Gonna get in before it's too late, man. All right, we live, man. We a couple of minutes late here, but we're gonna go ahead and get the show going here for this week. Let's go ahead and get started, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna just jump right into it. Again, my name is Brandon B. Dixon, MLS 1541210. I don't know, they made me re-register. My MLS don't look right now. I'm gonna have to rearrange that. It looked like it's backwards or something, But let me rock with it right now. I got CJ the Realtor in the building. I got Barry B in the building. Go ahead, do y'all first, and then I'll go ahead and do my introduction last, so we can go ahead and get started on this. CJ, you want to kick it off?
All right. What's up, everybody? CJ the Realtor here, the broker, owner of Greenwood Realty Group. Check out our website, greenwoodrealtytx.com, if you're interested in getting a personalized custom list of available homes in Houston and surrounding areas. Sign up online. We can hook you up on there. Check out social media platforms at CJ Sells Texas. That's CJSELLSTX. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, all that stuff. So check me out on those. Call me, text me if you got any questions regarding real estate, 832-338-3182. We're getting started. We're going to be in process of starting onboarding and adding agents to the team. So if you're interested in that too, hit me up and let's talk, see how we can help. So also the YouTube channel, CJ the Realtor. We got our Home Tours Luxe Edition showing you some of these beautiful luxury homes that Houston has to offer. And we're not just focusing on Houston. We actually are also going out into like some of the suburbs like Cypress, Sugar Land, Katie's. So showing you the gambit of what you can find down here. So check out the YouTube channel, like it, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And then the nonprofit, the Mansa Academy, where we teach our young men ages 12 to 17, teaching them knowledge of self-improvement and entrepreneurship. If you're interested in donating, whether it's time or money, go on the mansaacademy.org. We're accepting any and all. So appreciate you.
Gotcha. Y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, man, share the video, so on and so forth, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the comments as well, man. Like, ask questions here, man. Post questions here.
All right, it's Barry B with Keller Williams Professionals, looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Houston and surrounding areas. You can Google me, Homes by Barry B. I'm on IG, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. 832-786-1270 and YouTube.
Gotcha. You got a fishing on that one. I wasn't even ready. I was looking for more banners, so
that's why I say, hey, Google me.
Right.
Like Dion.
You got a fishing on that, man. Let me all right, so we got the comments up, private chat is up. Let's go ahead and get this started again. Brandon B. Dixon, MLS 1541210. At Billionaire Loan Officer on all social media. So go ahead, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. My website, applywithb.com. That's where you could book me for a Zoom consultation for a discovery meeting. Then, let me give you my consultation. I'll tell you where I think you're at as far as in the buying process, and we'll go from there. Or you could go ahead and start applying for the loan right now on that same website, www.applywithb.com. At Being That Loan Officer, like I said, on all social media, YouTube, we got the actual Home Tours Luxe, like CJ described. We're back at it. I'm just getting over a quick rare sickness. I haven't been sick in 7 years. It took me to a shot. So, I'm back at it. We're going to be back in these streets, in these real estate streets, lighting it up here soon. So look out for more Home Tours Luxe, Behind the Sauce. And then my podcast, The Power of Ownership, is going to be back real soon here. HoustonCondoSales.com. Again, it's for Houstonians, by Houstonians. If you run a bad condo, townhouse, or high-rise, that's just about to go to. Again, test my race. What's today's race.com? I mean, there's no comparison really, but if you want to, for your own curiosity, go to what's today's race.com. I see we need to talk about this a little bit as well. Our boys, especially with these builders, they play this little tongue-in-cheek game, and they put these numbers out there, but then they put you read the fine print, it's only FHA or something like that. It's only it's a certain type of loan, and customers just see the number. They don't really see the overall picture. So it's like, man, it's 2023, man. And when are y'all going? I guess it still worked because people still fool with that BS. It's like, man, like this deceptive 60s tactic stuff is still working 60 years later. And we still falling for the BS. It's like, man, come on. Won't people be transparent? I got my rates. Type in your scenario. Put your rates up. Why you got to do it? Hey, starting at all that other BS. And, then you find out, well, you got to be 7 million credit score. It got to be 5:00 p.m. exactly. And it got to be a full moon.
Covering up a buy down.
Yeah, and it got to be a buy down. And you know what I'm saying? You got all these prerequisites. Why do they do that? Why not just be transparent?
And they are bombarding the clients too, the public.
Right. So like I don't what's today's race.com. I got my race, put your scenario. Mine's just cheaper, period. I mean, this is what it is. If you had fair ammunition, you'll play fair as well. You got to pay dirty because you can't stand up. So again, go to the YouTube at Billionaire Loan Officer, like, subscribe. We're trying to get to 5,000 subs by the end of the year, so go ahead and help us out on that. And the last but not least, don't forget, March 11th, we got it's Filling Up Fast, Collaboration Over Competition Investment Club event, man. So 12 to 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. is going to be, we're going to wrap up about 4:30. So we got to, be out of there by 5. So really the speaking part going to be over by 3. So it's really going to be like a after party within the party starting at 3:30. So noon to 5 p.m. at Tribeca on Emancipation. So we're going to have all the big ballers in the atmosphere. So we got to have three different industries all in one roof, man. Real estate, we have real estate people all coming from all the way coast to coast, Midwest. We got dog breeders coming in, the big head honchos in the dog breeding industry. George and Dwayne and all them, a couple other people signing up. And we got the big chiefs in the cannabis industry coming in. We got doctors coming in. We got, growers coming in from Cali and stuff, like dispensary owners. So we're going to teach y'all how to actually cross market and get IGA, which is income generating assets. So in different industries, which will take you, if you don't have any knowledge in that industry, it'll take you years to get anywhere else. Like if I wanted to get in cannabis right now, I would have to learn from scratch. It'll take me years to do, bump my head, get all the nuances and make all the mistakes, all the money, So this is a great opportunity for you to fast track your way into getting some assets quickly. So collaboration over competition, March 11th, be in the building. It's going to be epic, So that being said, man, let's go ahead and start the show off. So I'm excited about the event, man. But in the meantime, I've been getting a lot of people this week, in the last couple of weeks, man, trying to buy land, man. What's been the word on these real estate streets? Lately, I've been getting a lot of people buying land. Like, is that a good idea? Why is everybody trying to buy land all of a sudden right now? And why not houses? I don't get it. But why land? Is land good to buy right now? What would y'all say? Y'all the realtors.
I mean, prices are dropping everywhere, so everything is good to buy right now. But as far as land, you got a couple of things. You got some people that want that space. They want space between the neighbors, so they don't want to just have somebody right next to them. And even now, since it's still considered residential real estate, you can have 4 doors on a piece of property, and it's still considered residential real estate.
Right.
Now, on the flip side, on the commercial side, I mean, Houston's bringing all the developers. Like we got a lot of developers here, and that's the best way to get started is acquiring some land in a good location and bring some opportunities.
Right. But so why just the land piece of it? Why not? That's what I'm scratching my head on. Why not?
Because they can build on it. Because you have a lot of people that can build on it. And
right. Well, why not build right now and do a one-time close?
Because they can build what they want or whatever type of structure they want. They don't have to go. If they can get that land, I had an investor come to me and say, anything inside of the loop, land inside of the loop is hot. They want it.
Right.
Let them know if it's land inside the loop. They don't care where, but if it's inside the loop, not house, land. You know, and
right. So and I don't know where material costs are at right now too either, but that might be playing a part.
Mm-hmm. So you saying they just buying the land and trying to sit on it till materials go back down?
Possibly, well, it's starting to come down. Not like it was about a year ago. You know, piece of plywood was outrageous, right. But it's been coming down. But I mean, I see a lot of building. Even just not the big builders. I'm talking about just an investor, one person doing building.
Yeah, because I had a flipper, a guy flipping houses, and he was like he's done with that. He's looking at other ways to invest and getting a bigger bang for his buck, and that's getting into development.
Why are you done with flipping?
Well, he was doing the hard money route, and then like dealing with trades and stuff. He was like redoing plumbing, electrical, and everything on some of these older houses.
Right.
And yeah, I guess just that and the way everything was set up with whatever his setup was, he wasn't making enough money for the payment, like for the process and the agony of dealing with these people. So he decided, because he was doing it for a long time too. It's like, all right, it's time for me to do something different.
Well, we're gonna talk about this.
And if you look at how the market is now, prices are dropping, so that's eating into your profit. Especially if you acquired properties before the inflation with the rates went up.
Right. Well, that's the thing we're gonna talk about a little bit on March 11th, because you got to know how to pick the actual property. A lot of people just look at price and don't see if it's all the. You got to really walk through that thing and really look at what you got. You got a house with no garage on there, and and one of the old blueprints, and you just gonna update it. It's gonna be harder to get off. So you gotta have kind of the modern amenities if you're gonna redo something. And then I would do something. If I got one of them old houses, I would pretty much tear that thing down pretty much, and then redo the whole thing. And modernize it. If you're gonna really do it. You know what I mean? So
some of them properties you have to, and if you buy it and tear it down, what do you start? What do you have now? You got land. So some of them just doing it without the tear down part.
Well, you don't have to necessarily break it down to where you bulldoze it, but you could break it down to the studs, the bones.
Yeah.
And then build it like how you want it from there. So it's certain one, but everything is different. It's like a snowflake. That's the problem. There's no. Yeah. It's a formula to it, but everything is slightly different. And that's what people don't, each one of, you might have, like you said, electrical problems. That you got to get an electrician in there and you got to rewire the whole thing, and that might cost extra bread. So you got to really know how to get a set of remodeling budget.
And not just that, you got to look at the trends.
Right.
Because like when you're looking at comps for a residential property, traditionally you look 6 months in the past.
Right.
But since we've had this shift in the market, you're going to tighten that up to about the last 3 months.
Right.
Because prices are going down. So you can't base it off of a balanced market because the market's not balanced yet. We only got like 2.5, 3 months of inventory.
Right. Right. Yeah. So it's a lot of it's tricky. Not really, but it's some steps to it. That's why a lot of people just ain't hopping in it like they're supposed to, or hopping out of it, because it's not an easy thing. Think about it. If fix and flip was easy, a lot of people in it, but still everybody's not in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy thing. Just like the stock market.
Yeah.
If you're
I think some people look at them these TV shows and they get this fascination thinking it's just like that.
You just come back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
go
back.
That's all I had to do, and I made $50,000. Yeah.
You think you go, all right, I'll buy this house, and I come back, I hire somebody, and I come back, it's fixed, and all right, and I sell it.
Yeah. In a week, in 30 minutes or within an hour. No.
You're gonna lose your money, because everything will be you got to be at that property damn every day. It's gonna be like a second house for a minute, so you got to watch every phase of that thing,
Yeah.
And we'll close the wall up without something being right, and then you gotta you gotta back that thing out if something ain't right.
Yeah, even like stuff that you don't even think would happen. Permit problems, foundation problems. You wouldn't counting all that in. That's adding another 3-4 weeks to the project.
Right. Well, this is the thing about the land that I would say, back to the land, I would say put your money in something. I say buying land and sitting on it is better than having just a bunch of bread in the bank.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Because the only person that's happy is the bank.
Yep.
Your money sitting in the bank. That's because they usually getting rich. Money sitting in the bank is stupid.
Yeah, you basically give them free money to play with.
Yeah, like that don't make no sense. Like it ain't like you were let me get a quick $100,000. When is that gonna happen? So it ain't like somebody gonna swipe it and then you putting it in one's home, somebody the delete your account and all. It's all in one spot like that.
Yep.
So
they're making more money on it than you are.
Right.
It's your money.
You ain't making no money on it. They're giving you point something. And they usually get rich off of it. So
loan they right back out.
I would, before I put $100,000 in the bank, I definitely would have $100,000 in land sitting somewhere, because when I do go to sell it, if I sell it, it's gonna probably be worth another 15%, which is better than sitting in the bank. I sit on it for 5 years and I gain 15%. Let's say I buy a property for a piece of land for $100,000. 5 years from now, I sell it for $115. That's 15%. That's 5%. No, excuse me, 3% every year, which is garbage. But that's better than the bank.
Yep. And shoot, we've got some land. Shoot, you can even set up a lease. Like if somebody wants a farm on it or something. Like, it's different opportunities you could do, like while you just sitting there holding it if you're not ready to build on it yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And you could, like I said, to reap the tax benefits of it too. A lot of people don't do the tax element. Because money sitting there in the bank, you don't have no tax benefits to that shit.
Right.
I think that's just all ego. Like, I got this in the bank. What's the advantages of that?
None, especially when the dollar getting weaker.
Right. It's like your shit is just shrinking. You watching your money just shrink right before your eyes. So it don't make any sense. So at least you try to put it in something that can combat the inflation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something that's gonna grow is growing on this side, but it's shrinking on this side, so it kind of, they kind of even it out. So it's like you got this shirt that you in high school. You're getting fatter.
Especially like in the city, there, all these apartment complexes are going up. I mean, you're gonna have these developers looking for land so they can put another apartment complex up or something.
Right. Well, that's how Master P got rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people say the dope and all that. Nah, Master P got rich. I mean, well, you rich, wealthy, should I say? From buying the land in Baton Rouge. And this one, Baton Rouge was a swamp and the country. And they started developing Baton Rouge. So he sat on that shit for a long time. And he held out, and then till they finally had to come get him, he cashed in, and You know,
Mhm.
rest is history. Then same. I was watching the Eddie Murphy little clip. You know, he owned the original Good Times painting. Say he paid
Oh yeah,
$50,000.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he
50
owns
grand
the
for it. He said the duplicate went for like 16 million.
That's crazy.
He got the
Yeah.
original. Yep.
So like and that was a while back. You know, so just sitting on that 50,000, something that appreciate artwork and stuff like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's better than sitting in the bank. You know, 50,000. You have 50,000 will work 50,000. You see what I'm saying?
Right now,
Say it again.
I said it's dropping.
Right, and it's dropping because the 50,000 today ain't what it was yesterday. 50,000 can get you a nice car back in the day. Not no more. 50,000 the base model. 50,000 will get you you know what I'm saying? 50,000 will get you that's a big mama car. You
That's
know
what now?
that's the big mama car. 50,000 now. You know you can't get nothing. You know decent for 50 grand. That's a Camaro. And a Mustang. I don't know, man. See, I'm showing my age, man. I see how them old times used to feel like back when my uncles and stuff was in the high school, man. When the burgers used to cost like 25 cents. I don't know if y'all remember, man, but Mustangs used to cost like $20,000.
I remember. I used to love Mustang. I always wanted one.
Yeah, Mustang. I had an 87 Mustang.
5.0. I always wanted.
Yeah, I had two. I had a Cobra and I had a 5.0.
That was my dream car.
Right. I had a Cobra, man. But them things, you know, guess how much I paid for that Cobra? This is mind blowing.
What, 15?
Huh? Nah, this is I had a 95 Mustang Cobra.
Was it new?
Brand new. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Guess how much that shit was?
A 94 Cobra, probably about
95 Cobra.
95?
Yeah.
17 to between 17 and 25.
Yeah, $26,000.
26, yeah.
Cobra.
Because the Cobra is
that was the
first, a little bit
500 horsepower
than the regular Mustang.
Yeah. So I had one of the things. $26,000. That was a lot of money back then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That was a lot of bread. So man, a Cobra right now, you ain't 100,000.
Is it?
I mean? Easily. So again,
you know what really shocked me when I was looking at vehicles is Escalades, how much they cost.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking 70, 80. Man, that thing was like 130. I said, oh,
yep. Yep.
Man.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, you looking at one of them luxury vehicles, looking at upper ones, twos, man.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole house. So you know,
for real,
a million ain't a million no more, man. A million is kind of like 100,000 right now. It'll be like monopoly money, man. So you got to readjust your thinking. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, one of the key components, though, I would say, is put your money to where it's something to where it's going to actually make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, put it into IGAs, put it into, you know, artwork, put it in a business, put it in some. Don't just have it sitting in the bank. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would say buy land and sit there and wait. You know, wait on it.
Yeah, I was going to say that. That's and plus you have the options with land, like you said, you can. If you wanted to lease it out, somebody can farm on it, or
right.
Depending on where it is, if you can use it as it can be a parking lot for you,
right?
For people,
yeah.
You know, if it's near an event place or something,
right?
Hey, we can. I charge people $20-$30 a park, you know.
Right.
Or
that was yesterday's price, 50 nowadays, huh?
The closer you get, you get downtown. That's ridiculous.
Hey, you close to. Well, you probably want to have like a restroom and stuff. I was gonna say park that them 18 them truck drivers park on the.
That's a good one too. Yeah, So you can, you can.
But that's
a lot. You got options.
Yeah, that's a little more work though.
Right. But man, it's everything getting super duper high, man. It's gonna come to the point. I know I'm going off subject right here, but I'm gonna get back to the subject because it's a good segue to what I want to talk about. The last part I want to talk about. It's gonna get to the point where we really need to look at other communities and go somewhere else to like retire. Because I think it's getting too expensive just to live in the States.
It's definitely been crazy.
Yeah, so I think we need to. I mean, not everybody. Everybody not going to be full because going to be able to afford it because they're cutting out the middle class. The middle class is going to be gone. We were talking about this the other day. Chat GPT, the AI. You know how many jobs it's going to lay off? You have to have all them coders write that code and write stuff. My last blogs, I've been using Chat GPT. Write me something. Boom, and I just copy and paste that. So
and they're talking about like getting rid, like it might be getting rid of all kind of software engineers and all that.
Yeah, like all you need is all you got to do is now know what to ask it. The AI gonna learn how to do the actual job. So a lot of boys about to be unemployed. So this middle class, you're gonna have rich and you're gonna have poor. The difference between the rich and the poor is gonna be the rich gonna have the assets. And the poor are gonna just be consuming and trying to stay, and trying to go from gig to gig. And you're never gonna be able to get ahead trying to go from gig to gig. You're gonna have to get assets. You have to dump your money into assets.
Yep.
Whether it be intellectual property. A lot of people trying to hop in that, but be like Joe Budden says, garbage. You're trying to be a influencer, shit like that. You're gonna have to have some type of business or something where it's generating income. You're gonna have to have, some properties or something where that's the only way you're gonna be able to float because them jobs that you can use to retire on, like have a good living and all that stuff, and those are gone. They even replaced. They got now the McDonald's ain't got no people in them.
Yeah, I saw that one McDonald's. They're testing it out where the whole thing is.
Shit, I prefer that shit than getting that. They fighting up in that thing. Give me some robots, man. Robots. So that's where it's going to. Shit, I read that Popeyes shit. I know it's gonna be. I know ain't no spit in there. I know a robot can't spit in my food. You know what I'm saying? I know a robot ain't gonna give me no attitude. None of that. You know what I mean? So give me the robots.
You want the robots to take over?
Man, this is happening too quick, man. This is like we was clowning about a couple of years ago, but that damn it's here already.
Go back and look at Terminator. The robots taking over. The machines taking over.
Right fast. AI. So but real spill, man. Like a lot of these unskilled labor jobs gonna be gone. Trucking is gonna be out of here too, because you got the cars that drive itself. A lot of stuff. We're not gonna need somebody to flip a hamburger no more. When a robot can do it, it's cheaper. So a lot of stuff gonna be gone. So you're gonna have to get on this side, man. We've been telling y'all. Don't forget, man. 2023 was telling y'all when we put the last envelope out. I mean, the last what I should say, olive branch out there for y'all to go ahead and get on this side, man. It's about to be real. Because now what's gonna be next? If they can flip hamburgers, they're gonna be able to clean up them hotels. They already got the robot.
The Roomba, the sweeper.
Yeah, Roomba. You know what I mean? So next thing is how can that robot flip? Take the bed sheets off.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Fix a sandwich.
So pretty soon it's gonna be, you ain't gonna need none of this stuff.
Yep.
You know, they already got with that. You seen that ring thing where you got the drone inside.
The what now?
They got a new ring system about to come out. Well, instead of multiple cameras, they got the one camera that just float around.
Really, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's like a drone inside, you know,
Inside the house.
Inside the house, so it float around, filming everything.
Boy.
Okay.
You know, so you got a drone inside filming your whole life. You know, so it's crazy. You know, so it's about to be on some other stuff right fast. I mean, but my point is this. I wanted to end the show. We're talking about. They said that 50% of all people making 6 figures or more are living paycheck to paycheck right now. So they're already feeling the crunch. I think what happened is I think they started celebrating too early. I think that pandemic was a false reality. All that NFT stuff, all the crypto stuff, all that was a false flag. As you see, nobody talking about NFTs right now.
And you don't hear nobody talking about crypto anymore either. They would,
right.
You hear that all the time, the time. You don't never hear nothing there.
I mean, I would say Bitcoin still is rolling, but all them other little currencies that was coming out every week,
yeah,
you know,
and it's 0.00001 cent,
right?
0.001 for you go buy 10,000 of them, and you don't see none of those.
Right, all that's. Well, they have so many of the frauds. You know, they can collapse them joints.
Look at your boy with he got the major leagues to back him.
Right.
That they got in FTX.
Right.
I mean, I remember seeing that little FTX on the umpires watching baseball. And that is put in jail.
Right. So
I mean,
all that stuff. I think we got. Well, we made a little bit of money and went crazy. Got the PPP loans.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we went crazy.
They should have known that was going.
Market.
People just greedy because you should have known that was going to backfire.
The market adjusted itself, and now you see the real from the fake.
Yep.
I think that's what's happening right now. Like a lot of people, they wanted to live rich, and they didn't have it like that. You know, so now it's like everybody, those, like you said, those expeditions and the Escalades, they about to get returned. You know, and all that stuff.
They ain't gonna get returned. Somebody gonna come get them.
Right, somebody come get. But this is the thing; it's never gonna be the same, you know, as it was. We gotta think 10 years ahead, not behind. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people think right now. People don't think in the future. They think now. How can I live better right now? What can I get for myself right now? That's why credit is so bad for us. Right. Because we want it right now. We don't want to wait.
Well, the thing is that as well though too is the mind frame is messed up. We think we go get education, go to school, and then get you a good job.
You get a job.
No guarantee.
Right. So unless you're getting a skilled, whereas engineering, mathematics, technology, science, something in that field where you skilled, that's the only way you can get a job that's that's gonna pay you like what you're worth. All them other degrees is useless degrees.
And then I'll even say, because I got my electrical engineering degree, it's still not a guarantee because I had a job lined up and everything. So I was graduating in the fall. And as soon as I had a job lined up, everything ready to go. Then about November hit, and there was a countrywide engineering hiring freeze.
Right.
But the job I had was gone.
Right.
So it still ain't no guarantees out here.
Ain't no guarantees. So that's the thing. Our mind frame is getting that job and just trying to lay off that job and budget within that job, and that's it. And then you try to carve you out of vacation and have your fun within the scope of that job.
Yeah.
And that's gone. Y'all got to switch your mentality. Like, that's gone. Like, nowadays, it's the side hustle economy. How many hustles can you have? How many ways can you generate revenue? How many, and it's go. That's
So, but we always been talking multiple streams of income, but now it's getting real for people.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that.
You was comfortable getting that check every 2 weeks,
right? Well, even that's gonna be gone. Like I said, that a lot of them jobs, you're gonna be replaced by robots. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And then your boy said this about 4 years ago. Andrew Yang, he said by 2050, man, our community gonna be hurting. Didn't Andrew Yang say that?
Andrew who?
Andrew Yang, the Asian dude that he ran for president in the Democratic Party, and then he I think ran for governor of New York or something.
Oh, okay.
He's like he's something now. But Andrew Yang said this about 4 years ago when he ran for president. So the same thing for Andrew Yang said. We went in one end, out the other. We still ain't listening. We still think we go get a job at Subway somewhere. And then Subway about to have a robot back there making that sandwich. So real soon, we don't believe it till it's actually too late. That's the problem. Think about it, shit. If I could get a robot, I only could pay like $40,000 and replace 2-3 people. That's a win.
Oh, they already started that, like in the manufacturing field, 20, 30 years ago when they started making machine, auto industry, when they started having machines,
right?
Putting cars together rather than less and less people,
right?
Same thing. So it's been going on for a while. It's just starting to hit. I think it's starting to hit the everyday man now.
Right. No doubt. But yeah, man, this I'm always saying is real estate, man. Don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. That's the old thing. It's like if you got some money now, if you got a little residue left over from your PPP and all that stuff.
You need something for that lawyer, so you need
to sign your lawyer money. Don't put that don't go buy that last chain or whatever you about to buy, last pair of Jordans. Put that down.
Oh my
Come over here to invest some of this money in some real estate or something over here. Instead of getting them last pair of Jordans or whatever that tracksuit you was about to get.
Getting them crab legs.
Get your bucket of crab legs and lobster tails. Dipped in grease. So it is what it is.
Yeah, man. You definitely need that. You need multiple streams. I mean, I've been hearing that for a while. You gotta have something else.
Better have something else.
Yeah,
you better. So it's.
I mean, even with the pandemic, and you saw all these people that lost their jobs. One day you got a job, and your boss calling you saying, "Don't come in."
Right.
All those people lost their jobs, and can't pay rent, can't get groceries.
I think New York is the only state that I've seen so far where they like reinstated and reimbursed people.
What do you mean? Reinstated and reimbursement for what?
Like, so people that got let go because during COVID, like they didn't want to get the jab.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's different ball games. So yeah, we're gonna teach y'all this on March 11th, man. So it's one of the last opportunities to get in this where it won't be out on your own and trying to build something from scratch. So again, hence the name, collaboration over competition. Why not collaborate, get the ball rolling? Then once you get some money in and get familiar with the territory, then go on your own now. So from there, it's like why not? So this is y'all final call, man. I feel like Farrakhan, final call, man.
And then too, because I was talking to people, it was like dogs. Y'all talk about dogs. Like I think people think about like the people on the side of the street with the dogs in the gate and they're trying to sell. It's like it's some money in this pet industry.
Right? Who said that?
Right. It's like it ain't your cousin selling pits out the backyard.
Right.
Come on over to get Pete.
Right. They got some nice certified money makers.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, people don't understand. Like, it's just not. Let me get philosophical here for a second. If you can understand dog breeding, then you can understand livestock.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can understand the cannabis industry with the cross pollination and the strands and all that is genetically modified organisms. So then from there you can understand the food.
Yep.
So if all this kind of ties together, how they're engineering, so you can understand social engineering, the whole nine. If you could get this industry right, breeding, this as simple as dog breeding, you can understand a whole bunch of stuff. How this is all put together and how to make money off of this. I know I'm talking a foreign language right now, but if you really dig into it, think about it. Them livestock, you think them horses just pop up out of nowhere and just run Kentucky, they're running 100 mile an hour, whatever they run?
Man, I saw an auction that somebody bought a horse for like $8 million.
Right. You think that?
I was like, bro.
Why would that horse cost that much?
Right.
It's the genetics.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? The same thing with the hamburgers that you love, Whataburger. It's the beef. How can I get this particular yield, the fat percentage? You know what I'm saying? But off of this particular, it's the genetics. So you know how to do livestock, you know how to artificially inseminate. Same thing with dog breeding. You know what I mean? So it's deep. It's deep, so once you learn that, you can learn a lot of different industries.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know how much money. I think Kanye, like the first one to make this money off the cattle.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it, man. We're gonna talk about this too at the club, man. Boys don't know how much money in seafood.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How did the crawfish get from a ditch to on your plate?
A muddy creek.
A muddy creek to your plate. How does that happen?
Mm-hmm.
That's money.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a demand for it.
Yeah.
Man, give me. I gotta get. I'm gonna have a crawfish ball. In the next couple of months, man, watch how many crawfish balls pop up.
Oh, it's about to go down.
They're already popping up.
Right.
Yeah, as soon as crawfish season hit, is over.
Right. So, how does that happen? How does that go? Who catches that? We don't think about this type of stuff, but everything we do is money involved. We just like the bag with the slimy sauce in there, and and we gonna pay $100 a bag. But all the money, how much? Yeah,
for that little piece of meat.
I know, right?
Now I'm talking about for the whole thing. You got the potatoes.
Got the corn and the potatoes.
Yeah, you got the potatoes. You got the corn. How much for one of them bags? The bag about $60-$70.
That's crazy. I don't know.
Am I lying?
A bag of what? Crawfish?
You got the crawfish, you got the potatoes, you got the sausage, you got the whole little ball or whatever they call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that'd be like $60-$70.
Oh, I don't know where you going, but yeah.
I'm talking about with the lobster. You got you got a couple of different ones. You got one where you can get a lobster tail.
Oh yeah, now I've seen those. Yeah, you get lobster, shrimp, and crawfish on the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now that's gonna cost you. Yeah. That's gonna run.
Yeah, I'm
you.
not just talking about crawfish, but
I'm going to say you get $60 for crawfish. You might need to leave them alone.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about you got the variety bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen those.
That'd be $60, $70, man. You know. So and all they do is boil it and put seasoning in it. You know what I mean? So, and that thing is a scavenger. They love it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the whole. Have you ever seen that Deadliest Catch? Well, that's one where they do it. They get the they go and get the snow crabs.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's like a whole industry. That's a whole nother level. Whole nother level.
We're gonna talk about that at the event because one of my partners is in the seafood business, and he just in one sector of it, the distribution sector, is multi-million. It's for that one little slather of it. You know, people don't realize how much other just tuna. Just you can just do crabs. You can just do sea bass. You can there's so many. Because think about it, coast to coast, all these restaurants need fresh seafood. You only got it 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So shit, that's a multi-billion, not no $1-billion industry. Just seafood. How they get from the CDO plate?
Right. And then you see how much you go to Ocean Air, True Lux or something and see how much they charge you for it.
Right.
Say 48.
They say that sea bass. They say that sea bass is Chilean sea bass is capped. They say anything ain't from Chile. There ain't no sea bass.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so it's a marketing. It's a marketing term that they use. You know,
Right.
it's some kind of. I read the thing on it. Some kind of BS fish, but that's how they market it as Chilean sea bass, and they start charging more money for it.
Mm-hmm. If you charge more money, people think it's worth more.
Right. It's not from Chile. It's not a sea bass.
They gave you some whiting.
Yeah, they gave you some BS.
That's a tilapia.
Right. And
that's a whole nother.
They charging $60 a watt for it.
Right.
So but they go to show you we just consume, bro. We just consume and don't look behind the curtain, and all the money is behind the curtain. And if you start investing in stuff that the simplest stuff where all right, I could just rock with this, and you can make the money. So instead of just spending, use that money that you generate from that to spend instead of just spending.
Yep.
So use your assets to facilitate your liabilities.
Right.
So but you need to gain the assets.
And if you do it right, it's tax free.
Right. Gain the assets. And that's what we're going to do March 11th. See how many assets you can get into besides real estate, businesses, dog breeding, cannabis dispensaries. All these stuff is generate income. Use that income, and then you buy your jewelry and the BS and your Rick Ross tickets and all other BS.
It's Beyonce tickets right now.
Beyonce $100,000 tickets. You say you could buy a house or buy the Beyonce tickets. Which one you want to do?
I tell you what they're gonna do. I already know. They're waiting in line.
Yeah, we could. I wish we could have financing.
That's a whole nother thing.
30-year fix on the Beyonce tickets, man. 30-year fix.
Hey, that's what a lot of them gonna be doing. What's that? What's the one? Klarna. Trying to
Klarna,
yeah. Trying to pay them off in installments.
Pay later.
Right.
Yeah.
Hit you with the easy payments.
Right. Hey,
I'm like, y'all was just complaining about how high eggs was, and Beyonce tickets ain't no problem, huh?
But that's what we're trying to teach, man. I mean, I know it ain't gonna be a lot of them. We just need a few people.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need a lot. I know a lot ain't gonna follow us till later. It'll make it cool. Then once we make it cool, everybody won't hop in. By then it's too late. So but it is what it is, man. We're not gonna keep y'all too long, man. It's about that 8:30 mark. Is it like what the hell?
Right at it.
Right at it, man. Corey hit me like about 2 minutes ago. Yo, man, I'm mad. I ain't gonna make it. I was no. You know, so let's go ahead and take him out, man. Barry, since you saw fencing, you want to go first?
Okay. This is Barry B. You can Google me, Homes by Barry B. I'm on IG, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. You're looking to buy, sell, or invest in Houston, 832-786-1270, and I can help you. Let's talk about it.
Gotcha.
All right, what's up, everybody? CJ, the realtor here, broker owner of Greenwood Realty Group, the biggest up and coming real estate company in Houston. So check out our website at greenwoodrealtytx.com. If you want a personal customized search of available homes in Houston, sign up on the website. Follow me, CJ Sales Texas, CJSELLSTX. I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. So get on there. Let's chop it up. DM me if you got questions on there. Or if you want to hit me on the hip, 832-338-3182. Call, text me if you got questions. You know, we're always here to help people. You know, and we push this investment in real estate, so we want to make sure everybody has the knowledge and get the game on what we're talking about. So hit me up. Let's talk. YouTube, CJ the Realtor. Again, we're doing our luxury home tours, showing you some of the nicest homes in Houston and surrounding areas, so you can get an idea and get a look inside of some of these nice houses. So check out the channel, subscribe to it, share the videos, like it, drop comments, all that good stuff. So jump on there and let me know what you think. And then, of course, we always give back the Master Academy, where we teach our young men ages 12 to 17, knowledge of self-improvement, entrepreneurship. And we're always looking for people to donate. I mean, whether it's time or money, we're taking both. So go on there, fill out the forms. We'll gladly appreciate any help we can get.
Gotcha. Man, I can't get used to this coughing and stuff, man. You know, so this is crazy. I'm an alkaline advocate, man. I've been alkaline for 7 years. My first time having sniffles and mucus and stuff, and since like 2015 or so. I don't see how y'all live with it. I'm serious, man. It's like this is inconvenient. You know what I mean? This has changed the quality of your life. You know, I can't sit there and be coughing all day, man. This is crazy. You know, so I don't see. I remember having to wake up like as a teenager all the time, and you got to wake up 15 minutes early to try to clear your chest cavity. You know, you remember that?
Shit, back in the day, Grandma gave you that castor oil, boy.
we have Vic Salve, man. Vic Vapor Rub.
Man, y'all
bougie. You put that on your chest.
Man. We had castor oil.
Castor, I ain't had the castor. We had the Vicks. You know what I mean? Put that Vicks on there. You rub it around the rim of your nose, and then on your chest.
That came later.
You know, so. And that's supposed to do something. It was supposed to do something. I don't know what it was supposed to do, but I guess open you up. But you know, I guess it did what it did. But I'm alkaline water, man. Alkaline water. And I hadn't had mucus for 7 years. I don't know what happened. It must have been a powerful, virus came through, you know. So I don't know if it was COVID or not. If it was COVID, I kicked COVID real quick. Poof. Kicked that, in like 2 days. You know, so, but man, Brandon B. Dixon, MLS 1541210. You know what I mean? So, hey, I'm back, man. You know, back from it. You know, so man, COVID, none of that can't keep me down, man. I keep going. You know, so, and I wanted to say that though too, because I know I've been off the social media for like the last couple of days, but we're going to be back with these house tours and all that. So we're going to be back in the real estate streets here soon. Go to my website, applywithb.com. Want to book me for a Zoom meeting? You want to go ahead and apply for a new mortgage? Go to that website right there. Also, you can contact me, 832-775-8357. Call me 24/7 if it's about business. Go to HoustonCondoSales.com. That's if you're trying to get a new condo, high-rise, or townhouse in the Houston area. It's for Houstonians by Houstonians. So, fire site. Check my race, what's-today's-race.com. Go ahead, sign up. Put your scenario in, and I give you a rate as up to the minute rate. Go to bullypalace.com. A lot of people don't know about the dog business, but I have an Amazon business right now, accessory business. So that's passive income. I look up and up 2,000, up 1,000 here, selling shampoo. I ship it to them and they ship it worldwide. So we're gonna talk about all this on March 11th. There's businesses that you could get into that you could sit down and as a passive income. You do it on your, I get do it out of my garage. You got what I'm saying? Go to YouTube at Being That Loan Officer. If you want to see all the behind the scenes stuff, I got the show Behind the Sauce. It's out right now. We got House Tours Lux, with all the luxury properties in the Houston area. We're gonna be expanding that real soon. And then I got the Power of Ownership podcast, which is going on 7 years strong now. First loan officer with a actual podcast. You can check the record. Not everybody's doing it. I think Next is about to come out with a podcast now. Yeah, seriously. So everybody's going to podcast. Last thing to promote, collaboration over competition, man. Investment Club, man. It's your final call, man. Final call. And warning to get on this right side of doing things. First of all, if you ain't got the bag and want to multiply your bags, you're in the wrong spot. This is for bag getters only and bag chasers. If you just sitting there spectating and I'm curious, nah, you ain't got the bag, you ain't trying to do something, you're in the wrong spot. This is people that want to chase this bag, keep money going, and they serious about intergenerational wealth and their last name. So if you got a GED at life, might not want to come. You know what I'm saying? You might not want to come to this event if you don't take life serious and you think it's gonna miraculously work out for you, and you might not want to come to this. If you really serious about your paper and getting your fetty fetcher, your paper chaser, you got your block on fire. You know what it is. Make nothing out of something. You handle your biz.
You want that bad Benz, huh?
So this is for you. So if you that type of person, this is your tribe right here. This is the calling for you. So March 11th, we're gonna be in the building. So with that being said, man, we're not gonna keep y'all too long. Man, we're gonna see y'all next week. Peace.
All right, peace.